Hi, today I'm going to be taking a look at a random selection of CDs from my compact disc collection. These are just 5 CDs that for one reason or another I just find them very interesting. They're CDs that I've bought over the years. Some of them I bought fairly recently, some of them I bought a number of years ago. So I'm just going to show you these 5 CDs and tell you why I think they are so interesting. Now, I've mentioned before that I'm a big fan of new wave. I love 80s music, especially a lot of new wave that came out in the late 70s to the early 80s. I love all that synthesizer pop music that was very popular in those days. So a lot of the music that you see that I will share on my channel is from that era and from that genre. So the first CD I'm going to show you, this is by a band called Coming Back to You. I believe they were a German band. And this CD is a tribute to Depeche Mode. Now the interesting thing is, they don't cover the big hits. They cover the songs that Depeche Mode played in their very early days. Stuff that Depeche Mode did when they were performing some of their very first shows. And just to give you an example, there's a cover of I Like It by Jerry and the Pacemakers. There's a cover of The Price of Love by the Everly Brothers. Some really interesting things. And we also have the songs Television Set, that's a great tune, Addiction, Reason Man, and Tomorrow's Dance. And they do an excellent job recreating the sound of early Depeche Mode, I have to say. It's just phenomenal how dead on their sound is. But what makes this really interesting, if you look at the disc itself, as you can see, yeah, we have the regular CD, the regular diameter, but because there's only about 6 songs on the disc, they only needed to use a smaller CD. So what they did was they created this plastic CD, kind of a faux CD with a small 3-inch compact disc embedded in the middle. So when you put it in the CD tray, it fits in the regular CD space, but it's only playing the 3-inch mini CD in the middle. I've never seen a CD like this before. I think that's very unique and very unusual. And overall, it's just a really great CD, especially if you're a fan of early Depeche Mode. Now, the next CD I'm going to show you is from the classic British new wave band ABC. Of course, ABC are known for their debut album, The Lexicon of Love, and really big hits like When Smokey Sings, Be Near Me, How to Be a Millionaire, Look of Love, Poison Arrow, the list goes on and on. Now, ABC kind of disappeared in the early 90s, but they came back in 1997 with an album called Skyscraping. And this is basically a promo for Skyscraping, and it comes in a very thin cardboard sleeve. And basically we have a selection of 5 songs from the Skyscraping album. We have Stranger Things, Skyscraping, Ask a Thousand Times, Only the Best Will Do, and Who Can I Turn To? And by the way, if you've never heard Skyscraping, it's an excellent album. Stranger Things is one of my favorite ABC songs. And this is just a really interesting collector's item for a big ABC fan like me. Of course, we have a picture of Martin Fry on the cover, and we can see he's carrying his famous gold lame suit on his back, kind of giving me the impression that maybe he wanted to go beyond the gold lame days and move forward. But overall, a really neat collector's item. Coming up next, here's another CD single by the goth pioneers Bauhaus. And as you can see, the price tag is still on it. I paid $12.98. And what I always found interesting about this was there's really not a lot of text or anything. We have a graphic inside here of Bela Lugosi, which is really cool. We have the CD itself, and that's it. There's no notes, there's no liner notes, nothing. And there's basically only 2 songs on this. We have Bela Lugosi's Dead and Boys, and that's pretty much it. But just a really neat little CD single. Very straightforward, very simple, but I like that about it. And it's one of the more interesting CD singles that I have in my collection. Coming up next, here we have a special edition. This is an anniversary edition of Architecture and Morality by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Of course, OMD is another band that I just love. I was lucky enough to see them in concert in Boston back in 2013, and they put on an amazing show. And on this album, we have the original Architecture and Morality on CD1, which has been remastered and sounds incredible. There's a bunch of bonus tracks, which also sound great. And we also have a DVD. Yeah, it's a really cool DVD. And when I open up the case like this, there's the DVD. Okay? And it's a wonderful DVD. And basically what we have on that disc, I'll tell you what is on that disc. We have some videos, basically for Souvenir, Joan of Arc, Maid of Orleans, and also there is a live concert footage. Yeah, so the concert footage is live at the Theatre Royal in Drury Lane and was recorded in 1981. And this is basically a listing of all the songs that they play in their concert. We have Almost, Joan of Arc, Maid of Orleans, Souvenir, Electricity, all of those great classic OMD songs. So if you ever get a chance, pick up this anniversary edition of Architecture and Morality. Definitely one of OMD's most popular albums. And finally, the last thing I'm going to show you isn't really a music CD at all. It's a blank CD that I found not that long ago. As you can see, I paid $1.99 for it. It's a blank audio CDR, and we see it's one of the original 74-minute CDRs, and it is sealed, which I was very, very happy to discover. And actually, I think I've mentioned before that the first CD recorder that I ever owned was actually a Philips. And on the back there we have some different graphics. It basically shows a little image of the CD recorder, and that's exactly what my Philips CD recorder looked like. And it boasts that this disc will last 100 days in direct sunlight. I'd never put any disc in direct sunlight for 100 days. I don't know why that's such a big deal. I'm not sure why anyone would even have that as a concern. To me, it's just common sense not to leave discs in the direct sunlight, but oh well, I guess that's just one thing they wanted to boast about. So that's a very interesting blank CDR that I found, and I'm always happy to find blank media that is still sealed. So that's a little selection of compact discs from my collection. I just wanted to share these with you. Thank you for watching. And if you have any favorite compact discs or any interesting or rare CDs from your collection, please tell me about them. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. I post new tech reviews every week, and I'd love to have you join our family. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.